All right, hello there, Divine. I put together a couple of cards that I want you to choose from, and I only want you to choose one card that you feel is the card that resonates for you. And I will give you the message underneath or tell you exactly what you need to focus on or what's next. All right, so just choose one card down below here, and then we're going to go through each one. Now, the cards, I will tell you, they have to do with the four areas that you hear me speak of all the time over on Facebook. All right. So just choose one card, and I will tell you what you need to be focused on or what's coming up next. All right, in this season ahead or in this time frame coming up ahead. All right, so I'm going to give you a few seconds to choose one card. All right, what you should be focusing on or what you need to focus on or what's next. All right, and counting down from 5. All right, so let's go ahead and start with number 1. So if you chose number 1, this is what you need to work on, focus on, or this may be what's coming up next for you. Now, health doesn't always mean that it's particularly your health. It could be the health of those around you, such as children, or you may have the elderly, such as those of us who have older parents. Okay, our parents are getting up in age, and their health could be a thing that could alter your health, your mental state, your emotional state. So if something is going on with someone that's elderly, that can affect you emotionally. All right, if something is going on with one of your children health wise, and if it's just you, this card means health. Number 1, if you chose one, health. It may have to do with you or those that are immediately around you. This is what you may need to focus on or what's coming up next for you to be working on in our upcoming time frame, possibly in the next season ahead, okay? Health. If you chose number 1. All right. Let's see. For number 2, if you chose number 2, love and relationship. Okay, so let's break this down. This doesn't always mean that it is an actual relationship like a love affair or your current situation. Like if you're happily married, great. This might not be for you. This could be a situation that involves you and your sister, or you and your cousin. Y'all been bickering for a year. It's time to hash that out. Or this could be co-workers. Maybe y'all were arguing over a ice cube or something, or somebody took somebody's snack on accident. It's time to hash that out. Love and relationship does not always mean a romantic relationship, all right? So it can mean family as well. So if you have some things going on where you're back and forth with your children, that might need some healing. Love and relationship matters fall under here. Also, just like health, it could be about those that are around you that you might need to become referee or become a mentor or guiding hand or light in that situation where you might be the median or the medium rather that plays a role in helping two people heal within the family dynamics here. Okay, so this is what's coming up next or what you may need to focus on in this time frame ahead, particularly maybe the next upcoming season. Okay, if you chose number 2. Now let's go on to number 3. Number 3, if you chose number 3, look at what you need to be focusing on: career, job, business, school. And I wrote down here creativity. It's a reason why I wrote that, because a lot of you are into, you're doing everything that you need to do in terms of your career or business or job, rather. I'll say career and job, but there's not much room for creativity, or you're not putting in much effort for creativity, or your creativity is not allowed to shine. Okay, so this may be where you might need to kind of see if you could wedge that in. Creativity, when I'm saying that in terms of career job, because I know that's kind of hard to be creative when you're working for Fortune 500 companies, but that's it's kind of like being able to let a little bit of your personality come out in the field in which you're in, to be able to drive home a point, drive up sales, connect with people, etc., etc. Here also, that can apply with business. Okay, school is one in its same. It's in this particular category here, but and I put it here because school. If you're going to school, you're usually trying to go to enhance yourself in your career, job, or business. So creativity is also needed here as well. Okay, so if you chose number three, card number three, what you may need to focus on coming up is career, job, business, school, and again, creativity is here. That may be also what's coming up next for you. Some things or something that you may need to be putting your hands on in one of those areas that is I put under one umbrella, but it's in one of those areas, and maybe more than one, okay? But creativity is a part of that, okay? Number four, if you chose number four, finances, money matters. You might need to cut off some of them apps, stop going out to eat. You may need to stop shopping. All right? So, this may be what you need to focus on, or what's coming up next. Something unforeseen that you may need to save for. So, if you hear me say you might need to save, then you might, or I might ask you, what's going on with your money? And there's nothing going on with money, but I'm telling you, you need to save. You don't see it, but I see that something is coming up. Financials is something that you need to work on if you chose this card. If you got a good cushion, to start another cushion. That means savings. If you got one, start another one. All right? Or double up on it. Don't buy things that's unnecessary that you don't need. Okay? Don't buy a whole lot of things that you just want. I look at it like Jordans. It's always going to be a new one coming out. So if they made this pot, there's going to be a new pot set coming out in 3 months. They made this rug or t-shirt, it's going to be a new one coming out in 3 months from now, right? Don't buy things that you don't need. Pay attention to money matters. If you chose card number four, that might be what you need to focus on, or something within this particular category is what's going to be next on your plate, what's going to be calling your attention. All right. All right. I hope your cards resonated with you. Maybe not right now, but if you feel like that is something that you need to work on, or that you feel like that's already a part of your situation, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates now, or even if it resonates later when we get to it. All right. But I picked these to really point to what's coming up in our next season ahead, from now up until our next season. All right. That is all I have for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Be well, divine.